Embry and welcome to From the Court to the Kitchen. I'm excited for what I'm about to bake for you in a few minutes. Pineapple coconut cake. Okay, I'm back. Every time I think about this cake, it's so delicious. I just had a moment. It's a simple cake. It's delicious. It's packed full of flavors. You got the spices. You got cinnamon and nutmeg, and you got that good pineapple. You got the fresh coconut. Everything. Now, this recipe is very generous to us non-bakers. So if you add a little bit more flour, for example, not so bad. If you add a little bit more oil, not so bad. Typically, when you bake, you want to be really exact with all of your ingredients. But with this particular recipe, of which I've also developed from this recipe 9 other cakes, that's how fascinated I was with this particular recipe. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It goes into one bowl. You mix it for 3 to 4 minutes. Put it in the oven at 325, and 40 minutes later, we're all going to be happy. Check this out. Now let me show you how easy this recipe is going to be. I'm going to show you the list of ingredients and then show you that everything goes into one bowl. You have simple ingredients. You have your flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, pineapple. I have some nice coconut extract. I have vanilla bourbon extract, the coconut, eggs, allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon. And also I think I'm going to finally chop my pineapples because I want the texture of that pineapple. That's it. Now watch how simple this whole thing comes. Okay, the very first thing you want to do is chop up your pineapple and then strain all of the juice out. That's the important part of this, to keep it so that the cake is going to be moist but not too damp in the middle when it's baking. So you want to make sure and squeeze out all of the oil. So we'll start that, pulse it, and then drain it until it's completely dry. Now this is what I'm going to be left with for my pineapple component for my cake, and it's draining the juice out, and I'll have about a little over half a cup once it settles and once I get all of the juice out. But again, the important component is making sure that all of the juice is out. Okay, the first ingredient is going to be 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 4 whole eggs, and I know we've all played that eggshell hunt, so you may be better served to crack your eggs in a separate bowl instead of cracking the eggs over the cake mix. Crack them in a separate bowl, pour them all in. 3 1/4 cups of flour, sifted. Although this recipe is so generous, if you decide not to sift it, it's going to give you that peace of mind knowing that you're still going to have a delicious product. Sifting is just a way to get all of those little lumps and compacted flour out of your mixture before it's completed. Half cup of coconut, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. The cake smells delicious already. 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. Now the funny thing about salt is you don't really taste it in your cakes, but if you don't have it in there, you miss it. 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And again, this is a very generous recipe, so if you happen to go over on any of the recipes, I wouldn't worry about it too much. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, pineapple, 1 teaspoon of pineapple extract, 1 teaspoon of vanilla bourbon extract. I wish you guys can smell what I smell right now, and it's not even mixed or in the oven yet. Awesome. 1 1/2 cups of vegetable oil, Now I'm going to mix it for roughly 3 to 4 minutes, and you don't want to over mix your cake batter because the cake tends to become very tough if you over mix it. And this is the batter that you're gonna be left with. It's gonna be a very thick batter, and you can see the spices and all of the flavors that we've added to that cake mix. The cake is going to fluff up very nicely. 40 minutes in the oven, 325. Good to go. Okay, the batter is finished. I'm going to put the cakes into a 325-degree preheated oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. They came out a nice golden color. I'm going to, oh God, I wish you guys could smell what's going on in here right now. I'm going to take me a sip of this pineapple juice from that strained pineapple. Put the cakes in the oven, and I'll see you guys in 35. My cakes are nicely cooled. Now it's time to put the frosting on. I'm going to do a nice cream cheese frosting. I love cream cheese frosting. I'm also going to have the coconut extract, and also I'm going to have it topped with freshly grated coconut or shredded. We'll see when I get there. Now it's time to put the frosting together. That's 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, 1 stick of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean extract. I also added just a little bit of bourbon in there. 2 teaspoons of coconut extract. I can't wait just to see how long it take. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait till I get that break. I can't wait. Mix that up until it's smooth. Add the powdered sugar and make sure you turn it on low so it won't go all over the place. And there you have it, a nice coconut cream cheese frosting. That's delicious. I started out with nothing, I'm going out with something. I know you ain't got my back, cause you frontin'. I know you ain't got my back, cause you frontin'. And there you have it. Through video magic, a completed pineapple coconut cake. Simple, gorgeous, and I can't wait to cut it. Till I get that cake, I can't wait. Just to see how long it take, I can't wait. Okay, so now you saw how easy it was to make this cake, this pineapple coconut cake. Now it's my favorite time, cut, taste. I'm telling you, there's something to making a dessert that I just absolutely enjoy doing. And it's really not my forte, but they're so easy to make that, you know, it makes you want to go in the kitchen and bake. So now I want to see if those flavors all popped the way that I hoped. I'm sure I'm not going to be let down. See you. That's money. I'm telling you, that's money. Try it one time. Play with the flavors. Add more to spices if you like. I guarantee this is a slam dunk. Can't wait just to see how long it take. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Wait till I get that break. I can't wait. Wait till I